Hi everybody, it's Sugar and Spice, Denise again. I wasn't really planning on continuing with the YouTube to be completely honest, but something, mostly the eclipse energy, really just called to me today, and it's this dense energy just bubbling in my chest. So I feel like there's something I need to say to you guys. And before I start, wilding out in my dreams or something, I was like, I'm just go ahead and let it flow. I'm just gonna, allow spirit, God, whatever you want to call that force, to just fully speak and act through me to you guys. And the first thing I want to say is that this is going to be surrounding self-care for the eclipse. So a little bit about what it'll bring you, how to get through it, and how to take care of yourself in the aftermath. I'm gonna focus a little more on the boys, on the masculine, because I got this incredible, powerful feeling that it's coming to snatch your throats. Like this first eclipse of the month is coming for the men specifically. So if you've taken a look around at your families, at the men in your life, a lot of them are losing jobs, being diagnosed with unfortunately really chaotic diseases like cancer and heart disease, all kinds of stress-induced physical illnesses. And yeah, there's gonna be a lot of shocking waves like that, unfortunately, with this eclipse for the men. And it's just this dense energy that you guys have going on. Like, you'd rather make an enemy of your feminine or of your other masculines than to just allow yourself to be vulnerable and to just choose differently, to just choose the unknown. You'd rather just pretend that you're a rational being. You're not. No one is. So there's that. Anyway, so yeah, boys, I'm gonna try to take care of you, even though y'all don't deserve it, to be completely honest. I am a generous queen, and I'm just gonna do my best to take care of you guys. So let's start with the men. All right, Ron, give it to me, baby. Let's show these boys what's going on. One more time. You can do it. We're going to help him out. We're not going to drag him. We're going to help him out. We're not going to drag him. All right. Wrote down the questions I wanted to ask, so I'm just going to look over here for a second. All right. For the masculine energy, what is this eclipse bringing to the masculine? Let's do 2 more cards. What is this? Or 800 more cards if you want. My deck never spits up like that. So it just goes to show how crazy this eclipse energy is, how stagnant and impulsive and brute, the bruteness of the behavior of the masculine is showing even in my cards and the way they're throwing up. All right. All right, there's just a lot going on here, so I'm just going to go ahead and get to it. For the men, every defense mechanism that you have in place is going to come crashing down on you, and it's going to come from your mom, your mother, if she is, alive, even if she's not, even if she's no longer. Your mother is going to be a huge trigger for you with this coming eclipse. Now, I don't know if it's like in Cancer or something. I'm not an astrologer. But I do know that your mother is going to be a prime source of a really violent wake-up call. So y'all are going to see your mother's either getting sick, in pain because of something you did, ashamed because of something you did, humiliated, their bank account suffering. Karma doesn't just accept the individual as a form of payment. Karma also comes for your family and calls it even. So for the ladies that you love in your life, you're going to have a big fat mirror in your face during this eclipse. So every woman you've ignored, every woman you've halted her personal and economic growth, every woman that you've asked to make themselves smaller, whether you realized it or not at the time, in order for you to feel safer with them, it's going to flip around. Now you're going to be the one that feels like a baby. Now you're the one that's going to feel stupid for the way you've treated the feminine, for the way you've treated your other masculines, because I do see the masculine attacking each other rather than trying to help each other out at this point. Break the cycle. I know it's not cool or whatever to hear your boys out, but you have to. You have to at this point, because this eclipse energy is going to last till August for the masculines. It's not going to be until August that you even minimally get to feel like things are certain again. You're going to be humbled. You're going to be humbled, and your sense of individuality and security is going to be taken away from you, because you're not an individual. You're here for a specific purpose as an instrument of spirit to speak and act through, just like me. Could be through engineering, mechanics, whatever it is that you do, but the point is you are not here to be an individual. You are here to be of service, and the sooner you can square with that, the sooner you can get it together. And now you can expect hits to your bank account. It is what it is. Hits to your home. I'm getting foreclosure. I'm getting eviction. Your move of residence. A roommate pulling the rug out from under you. It's chaotic. It's uncertain, and it's unexpected. Please take care of yourselves. Don't make it any worse by reacting on impulse. Don't make an enemy out of anybody that's coming to you and calling you out right now. Take the time that you need. Feel what you need to feel. Because right now it's 100%, like, I can't stress this enough. It's 100% in your best interest to lay low. Don't reach out to your girl that you still love, that you messed up. Don't reach out to anybody at this time. You really have to sit in this energy by yourself, because we're done coddling you. Everybody is. And you can manipulate the situation, the information, to make it look like you were in the right all you want, but the point is you can't manipulate spirit. You can't manipulate the human consciousness, because it's just one. So the truth is there. We can do this dance all day, baby, but when it comes to the masculine, half of you are going to learn how to let shit go once and for all. She doesn't want you. She's moved on. The feminine is living their best life. And the other half of you are going to get dropped from the high horse, meaning things that you used to be so sure of, where you were going in life, your material assets, your career prospects, things that you thought you were sure of, that you spoke real highly of, are about to come back down. You might be in for a new start, and this eclipse is going to be as brutal or as easy as you allow it to be, depending how you flow with the energy. But we all know the masculine love to kick and scream and fight against the energy instead of working with this. So I'm gonna pray for y'all, because that's all I can do at this point. So what's it gonna bring you? In a recalibration of your entire life and retribution. Not to scare y'all or anything. It is what it is. Just take the lesson, keep your head down, and just go. So that's what it's bringing. How can the masculine get through it? What guidance do you have for the masculine to work with the eclipse energies, make the most of them? I hope I'm not talking too fast. It's just the energy's really out there. All right, let me show you the card. Knight of Swords. Please, for the love of God, when things start falling apart, do not take it upon yourself to try to fix them earlier than, as soon as they happen. Don't jump the gun and try to fix the situations. A lot miscommunications. sending the wrong emails. I don't know. Make sure you don't CC your boss on a couple emails. That logical reasoning y'all like so much may not be as valid or as useful to you right now as your organic emotions are. So rather than allowing your head and your ego to tell you that you need to fix it, that things going wrong are indicative of your incapacity to handle yourself, that you're good for nothing, that all of these crazy ideas, that all this anxiety, all this need to, I'm the master of my own destiny, like I am the end all be all that ego is gonna come crashing down, and it's gonna bite you in the ass. Right now, I know this is like the bane of your existence, but the advice for how to get through this eclipse energy for the masculines is to lay low. Lay low and do nothing at all. Don't speak, don't act, just feel, and allow time to reveal to you the solution, because the solution will come, but not if you get in the way. You're just gonna keep on kicking and screaming, and you're gonna bite yourself in the booty. You know what I mean? Don't do all that. It's so much easier to just relax. Which finding peace can be very chaotic for some, but you gotta do it. Challenge yourself. Do something different. Just feel it out. Go with the flow. And please, for the love of God, sit down. It is not your job to fix anything. Spirit's always making me blurry, so if y'all see any little orbs like I'm seeing, then just, let it happen. All right. Right. So one more time for the masculine. How can they take care of themselves after the eclipse? What lessons should they be trying to take away? Four of Wands. I call this my Thanksgiving card because it's all about finding inspiration and meaning in the mundane. And the example I always give when it comes up in my readings is I was leaving work when I was still employed and not doing this for full time, and I started crying once on my way to my car because I saw a leaf falling from a tree, and I just thought it was so beautiful and it inspired me so much. And I mean, we see that every day, right? But it was beautiful to me. It meant something to me in that moment. And so Spirit is asking you to learn that lesson. All of these ambitions, all of this wealth that you want to gather, all of this heroic, egotistic, I want to be somebody, I am self-made type of thing, doesn't have to be your only source of validation or acknowledgement. It's okay to not be rich, and to just be rich in sense of purpose, and to be an emotional fulfillment. Pay attention to your moms. Check in on them. To your sisters. Make sure that they're doing all right. Buy them flowers. To the wonderful women in your life, be they romantic or platonic, check in on them. Because let me tell you, the sole purpose of the masculine is to protect the feminine's peace. Whether it's romantic or platonic, when you disturb a woman's peace, you are the one that falls out of calibration. You are the one that loses sense of direction, lack of inspiration. And so you have to keep being ambitious, keep reaching higher, keep reaching for more, while still feeling more and more empty. What you're looking for, that inspiration, that richness, that emotional fulfillment, that I did something, you will find when you start treating the women and your neighbors, your friend, that kinship, that fraternity, with love. So I really hope that this helps. I tried to keep this one short. Ladies, I'm going to do a whole separate one for you. I'm probably not going to spend as much time on it though, because this eclipse is honestly going to hit the boys really hard. So I really hope, like I said, that this helps. Tips are always accepted because, I am self-employed. So I'm going to just throw that out there. But yeah, boys, lean on each other. Take care of yourselves. Notice I said on each other. Women are done carrying you. And that's why the women right now are suffering, which I'll bring that up in the next reading. Because we hate watching the people we love suffer, but Spirit is 100% tying our hands behind our back and is saying, y'all are done protecting these men from their karma. You're done. There ain't shit you can do about it, ladies, except sit down and eat your food before you get hurt. So boys, you're on your own on this one, but hopefully this kind of gives you a sense of clarity. Ladies, if you're the one watching this, send this to your mans, send it to your father, your brother. Either way, let me know if it resonates. Thanks. Bye.